Whoa, Tingey. Oh,
Where's Doom?
that's... wait a minute. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna need this. Right. Essentially, Doom is currently stuck, like, in the space between the two rifts. He's frozen in a moment in time, so I've just frozen the rift as well. So that way it won't deteriorate and he won't be pulled into a million billion pieces or be spaghettified or whatever happens. So
Mm-hmm.
this way, at least, we'll know he'll still be fine.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, this would be a disaster. I'll start looking into technologies to try and prevent this and also pull him back. I thought we have a bunch of alcohol and emergency services, by the way.
Hmm?
You haven't seen? Someone stocked all the shelves with a bunch of alcohol.
Oh no, no. So we're gonna talk about the massive meteorite? Oh,
Oh yeah, no, we are. I'm just gonna pull up a bunch of files on it. Okay, well, we're lucky. On one side, that wasn't the full comet.
I'm very much aware. Way too small to be the full thing.
Yes, on the downside, still a big enough piece to cause an extinction level event.
Yep.
Or in this case, boom goes the island.
Well, I mean, I told you how big it was, right?
He did.
That thing's about... That thing's about the same size as the Earth. If you know what the Earth is.
I'm well aware. I live on a terraformed Mars. I still know how large the Earth is.
Good to know. I just want to quickly check here, 'cause we did have a bunch of circuit boards.
Oh, you mean like motherboards and RAM and stuff?
Yeah.
You know, these will just run all the technical data and processing power. I think of these as super PCs.
I hid something about the meteorite in here.
What, Tingy? What have you been hiding?
I hid this years ago. It's not really anything.
Alright, well I'm gonna check on any ancient texts I have to see if this has happened before and what there is to stop it.
What, the meteorite colliding with the island?
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, this has happened like endless amounts of times.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, you can actually find ancient texts describing these events in countless iterations. And more interestingly, certain events seem to remain the same. Yeah, come.
Feels kind of feels like an endless loop, doesn't it?
Yeah, oddly enough. Some of the people as well seem sort of familiar. They remain mostly unnamed, but they do share the same traits and stuff. One's angry and bitter, one just wants peace, one tries to stop everything, and there's so on and so forth. Regardless, it would be on the top shelf. Hang on. Here we are. Alright. Comet 42. The most recent iteration. Huh. Right, the most recent iteration supposedly recalls the need for a reset. Whatever that means.
Where the
Anyways.
complex kind of has to
have kind of like they stop your heart and then reboot it, correct? After a certain
Yeah,
amount of time to try and
yeah.
fix the problem. Yeah, kind of like turning it off and then turning it back on
I'm
again.
gonna guess this happened like millions of years ago, correct?
Oh yeah, most likely.
It's not recent at all.
I know it's the most recent version that we
But
have records of,
but it's not
but
like
like it does. It only happens once every few million years. It's not a consistent thing.
I said I've only lived through one of those and somehow I kind of remembered it.
Hmm. Well, regardless, we shouldn't need to deal with this. It should be able to handle itself.
I wish the conflict was that simple.
Don't you know by now,
Does the
Tingey?
lift still
Nothing in
work
life
or?
is ever simple. No, but I'm
Right.
hiring a tech team to work on it. It should eventually be done soon.
Okay. So I'm just have to sleep in my office for another night.
That's right, this time we're gonna have to roll out the sleeping bags if they don't get that thing working.
So where is everyone
I
then?
am not. They might be on their day off or something? I don't know. I've been so busy organizing and trying to, uncorrupt these files that I've barely noticed. Seriously, I'm considering moving into the file room having a bed in there just so I can get it done quicker.
Mm. Yeah, we might need some more tech in there.
Yeah, we'll definitely start working on that.
Whoever the hell decorated that, put the lights around that, going, I'm going to have words.
Agreed. Let's just stay clear of it. It seems it's still more active somehow.
It's less active than it used to be. So you wanna?
Yeah. Yeah, so they stocked a bunch of booze on the shelves.
I told Remedy she can't be doing that.
One, two, three shelves full of alcohol.
I mean, she
So
is
to be
technically a
fair,
supplier of them. So
yeah. So to be fair, A, it does work as good for cleaning injuries and stuff, and B, it can actually be used as a painkiller or an anesthetic.
what type of alcohol is it? Are they all different?
No, no, it's all different, but depending on the type of alcohol concentration we're talking here, it can be helpful in medical situations.
Hmm. Oh, that's sort of good, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a vent system we could just go through? Like, I saw some air ducts in there.
I'm sorry. What event system you want to crawl through?
Yeah, like full space and stuff. That could be
Jesus,
useful.
you give me very bad memories.
I'm sorry, I'm just making the point. Like, if someone
No,
breaks in, then
it's
it would be
fine. It's just
nice.
the last time we had those. Well,
Didn't go so well.
someone, it,
Not pretty.
it was not pretty. So,
So,
what's the chances of being able to, what's the chances of us being able to open another rift?
oh no, I can easily do it.
But the other one's paused, right?
True, except if I reopened it, you could technically use your momentum, pull Doom through.
What's what? Me and Doom swap places, or
No, no, he'd come with you. So say you went back to the island, you would pull him, and it would be like he went from the island straight back to the island. I'm not saying we have to do it. I could open another one if you need. But at the same time, probably better if we didn't do that, because I don't want to overload the machine.
hold on. God, the amount of power we've used in this thing. We might have to just dump on the rift.
Yeah, probably the best. Especially since pausing a rift also takes up lots of energy. Because in essence, what you're doing is holding open well, a highway between two different realities. Best comparison I can think of: trying to run a marathon with maybe 2 or 3 anvils tied to your back in energy terms. So yeah.
I guess we'll have to
If you
hope
need
it
me to...
works.
Well, it'll work. At least in theory. In practice, we don't know until we've tried. Right, Chief. I'm pausing the rift. You should be able to go through. In theory, you just jump in and it should work.
I can't take my hand out. I can't take my hand.